No, like that is perfect.
Okay, because yeah, this is easy, but this is like I need to hold it away, but it's good as well.
So exactly like you are right now is perfect.
Let me see how I can do that.
Try to find like an ergonomic way.
Yeah, ergonomic is, but it's not good.
Yeah, I get half of your head if you go the ergonomic way.
为什么会有很这样的字出现？
I almost something like this. No.
进去了，进去了，已经开始了，是不是？那应该没事。等一下他会去的。
Very good. How does it look on your side?
Uh,
I mean,
can you see my?
do you want me to change the background?
No, the background looks perfect like that, like blurry. We're gonna.
Also like the background in these funny ones with I'm over here.
Okay.
This one is cool. All right, yes. but we already started. Okay.
Okay.
It's recording now.
So shall we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Hello everyone, this is Jen. Welcome to our Lee-Yoroso live stream. And today we are so glad to introduce Mr. Alain and Mr. Carlos into our live stream. Welcome guys.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's our pleasure to be here and to explain a little bit more about the world of the light therapy.
Yes.
Yeah, very exciting to be on this live stream today. Very exciting. We'd love to share it with some extra light.
Excellent.
Thank you. So today we are gonna to talk about the bright light therapy panel, and most of clients concerned about the wavelengths. So let's start from the wavelengths, and most of the clients are concerned that they mostly use the 660 and 850. So Carlos, could you please?
So let me make a quick introduction for everybody that is watching the live stream. The light travels in a wavelength, so each part of the wavelength carries a different color. So the most popular is the blue, red, and infrared. That is what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
In the spectrum of this wavelength, we're going to find that blue is around 400, then 600 to 700 we got the red, and above that we got the infrared. So in terms of blue, a good wavelength is 450, which is the one is used in clinical studies to treat acne and to kill the bacteria that we have in the skin. Then we jump to 630 and 660 for red color. 630 is for anti-aging. So we have it in beauty devices that is for wrinkles and so on. And then we have 660 that boost the metabolism of the skin. So your skin improves and recover faster. Then we jump to infrared, which is 800. So we got, for example, 810 is for muscle recovery. Then we got 830 that is for wound healing. So when you get a cut, you also can heal it faster with light therapy. And not only in the superficial things, right? For example, we got the wavelength 850, which can be used for brain injuries. Yes. So can penetrate so deep that actually can reach your brain, bones, and muscles. Yes. So it's very interesting, and as I said, all of these wavelengths are backed up by clinical studies, so it's demonstrated that it's actually medically working.
Yeah, that's really very good explanation about the wavelengths. Yeah.
Carlos, we talked about the 850 there, but we go even higher, right, in our customization than that.
That's right. These are like the popular ones, but we can go higher. If you guys want to custom like 900, 1000, we can go for it. The idea is as we, that thing scares me. So the idea is, yeah, we can make it custom depending on the specification that you guys want, and we always will try to back it up with clinical studies and so on.
Good. So, when we talk about customization and higher infrared, we're seeing the last couple of months or years actually, we're seeing very high interest in the even 1,060, 1,050 range, right, Carlos?
Yeah. So when we reach these higher wavelengths, it's usually to go for bones or to treat brain injury or brain diseases, right? We got things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and so on that you actually need to reach. So then we go with higher wavelengths.
Yeah, we have seen a huge trend in light therapy and sports recovery. And people really see that light is becoming more and more important part of their daily, somehow exercise even as they see now.
Yep.
So it's not only just for beauty, but it's also just really seen as recovery, boosting even of your muscles.
Yeah, for example, I like to use it after the gym. So I do my workout, and then I feel like, okay, sore, tired, and I get it, and I feel the warm. I get red and infrared for the gym, and I make sure I recover, and I sleep like a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So, now I would love to introduce today a little bit more about, how would you pick your ideal light therapy panel?
Yes.
In picking your ideal light therapy panel, we have some amazing tips. And as Carlos just discussed about the wavelengths that we have, it really gets down to the point of knowing what you're buying and why you're buying it for. As the red light is not just a red light, as we just said, we have the 630, we have the 650, 660, they all have different applications. So really knowing why you're buying a light therapy device can create the ideal experience for your panel. Super excited today to tell more about that.
Perfect. What else we got? Which other questions?
Yes. So some of clients concerned about the flickers. Is that the flickers important for the panel too, Alain?
So flicker and intensity, as well as the way how you drive your panel, is one of the most important things in light therapy. Is you want to create a healthy light for your body. Now, one of the things to look at when you pick your ideal supplier or your ideal panel, to know if they actually understand the standards, so the quality level that a product needs to be able to do a medical treatment for your body. So creating a panel is not just listing the device in the FDA. Creating a panel.
Okay.
We lost Alain for a while, but what he was saying, it's very important. When you create a panel, you need to make sure your supplier is certified, because we're talking about medical devices, right? And that's very important. So let's wait back for Alain so we continue our explanation with frequencies. But he's almost there, no problem.
Okay.
But as he was saying, the most important thing is first define, your needs. Do you want to aim people to, muscle recovery, or you want to aim beauty, or you want to aim, for example, wound healing, or people with problems with acne?
Yes.
Then we can do blue light. So I would say the first step is define what is going to be your customer, or what you're passionate about, what you want to solve, how you want to help the people, right?
Yes.
After that, then it's easier for us to sit down and say, together we can guide you, and then we can give you this special panel that is going to work for you in these ways. So it's very important to define that.
Yes. So that means if we want to buy panel, then we have to know what's the problem we want to get solved with, or what we want to get our body more healthier. like this in this way. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, what was the last time you guys went outside and enjoy a sunset, for example, or went outside for a sunrise?
Yes.
We live indoors now, and we go to the office and then we do our jobs and so on, and then we don't get enough exposure to light.
Yes.
The idea with the panels and the light therapy is just to give you the best thing of the light, the best thing that sun is giving to us, because the sun also gives you UV light
Yes.
that is harmful for your skin. So we remove like the bad parts and we give you what you need, right? And
Yes.
so once you use light therapy, it feels amazing because it's something natural. It's already in your evolution and in your body to feel good with the light. It's just that we forget because we work too busy and indoors and all. We have all these things.
Yes.
So it gets complicated, right? Okay, we got Alain back.
Okay.
Should be coming soon. There you go. Can you hear it there, Alain? See.
So when we waiting for Ellen back, we are
Yeah,
going
we can
to-
continue.
Yeah, we can continue about the panels, and we just talking about that. It is for our health, for body,
Yeah.
and face beauty, and sleep, and sometimes probably the clients concerned about if the wavelengths hurt our skin or
That's also important. So the thing is, the same way the sun and the light bulb that you have doesn't hurt you, that red light is not going to hurt you. Okay. One very important thing is people always ask, "It's going to hurt my eyes,"
Yeah.
and then I will ask you, "Will you stare at the light bulb for long?"
yes,
Right? No. The thing is, nobody will stare at the light or the sun for a long time. It's just the same with the red light, right? You shouldn't stare at the light the same way you don't stare at any other type of light. Because even if you stare at the sun, it won't hurt your eyes if you keep staring at it all the time. So it's not like it hurt your eyes. It's like any type of light.
yes,
If you keep looking at it for a long time, it will hurt you. But your skin doesn't make any harm. As I was saying, we're just giving you like this, what the sun give it to you already, but in a healthier way and removing like UV and so on.
wow, that's awesome. So, is there a suggestion about the treatment? How long will be a treatment?
So a good time for a treatment is 20 minutes, right? Especially for muscle recovery. When we got things like a beauty, like wrinkles, anti-aging, or just boost the skin, can be a range between 10 and 20 minutes.
10 to 20.
Yeah, some studies have been done in 10 minutes, other ones in 15, and other ones in 20.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, top 20 minutes is just a little bit of time that you need to dedicate for yourself. And what was the last time you dedicated time for yourself, right?
Okay, hi, Alain.
Can you hear us? Well, you are mute.
Yeah.
Okay, can you speak? We don't hear you. Okay, wait. See what's going on here. Can you speak again? Because we are not listening to you. Check. All right.
Here.
Yeah, this is our video. So
Okay.
try to call us back. Yeah. So try to call us back because we don't hear you. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's continue. No worries. So yeah, 20 minutes will be like top. for a treatment, because the thing is, it's not like if I go 30 or 40 minutes, I will get more a better treatment. Actually, after a certain time, your skin stops absorbing. So it
That's
will just
great.
bounce. Yes. Right. Can you talk again? Okay, we still no, but I'm using the audio here.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. See, well, we can continue while we get audio. What else we have? That question from the customers. Okay. We cannot hear you. Okay, we can have Alain in the background. Yeah, it's something with your cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, let's continue. No worries.
Okay, Carlos.
Yeah.
You know that some company manufacturer, the manufacturer in China, and they said there are two kind of LEDs. One is 3 watts, and another one is 5. So is they right? Is it right?
Yeah, they are right. So why you select different type of LEDs? It depends on the size first of the device, right?
Yes.
Some of the devices are going to work with a battery, and other ones you can plug to the wall. So of course you cannot have so much power in a small device like 5 watts because then we'll run out of battery in 10 minutes. And the idea is that you need to at least enjoy a couple of times the treatment, right? So yeah, you can have different type of LEDs regarding the watts. And the idea is that will help you to match based on the needs. As I said, for example, something for beauty should be something portable that you can take out for travel and you can charge. So we need to adjust a little bit the specifications.
5 watts is that better than 3 watts?
Yeah, of course. If we put more power, then you can reduce the time and so on. But at the end of the day, it's depending on what we're going to use it and for who, right?
Yeah.
We cannot, because if we do something for the face, it needs to be comfortable. We cannot put something so big and then carry so much power. Otherwise, it's not. We care about the user experience, so we try to adjust all the small details to make it a nice experience at the end.
Okay, that's great. So when choose a panel, we have to get a suggestion from the, if from the expert or from the seller. Probably the seller also be professional on it. So that's the way. That's the way why we choose 3 watts or 5 watts. Yeah. We noticed that have some the traders. They want the frequency. The pulse frequency. Yeah, pulse frequency. We got the request from the clients. So what's the pulse? Hello.
Okay, we got you back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, just go ahead. And Carlos is an expert as well.
Yeah, we talk a couple of things. We go back to frequency, so you can jump in. We can hear you now.
Yes.
Can you hear us? Sorry, I was mute. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, super good.
Yeah.
Okay. Very excited to be back again.
Yeah, so I already talked a lot about a couple of things. We are gonna jump back again to frequency, so you can go for it.
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about the panel. That's where I said, a lot of the companies out there, they understand a bit that, hey, a panel needs to give off a things is that if you have a lining, for example, and you want to treat somebody with it, you need to make sure that those plus the basic standards, so the basic home household consumer standards, and that is basically don't have a flicker, don't have any high effects, and then you can pass a basic household consumer standard. Now, lifetime panels are actually a medical grade device. It's a class two medical grade device. So what you see is that IEC standards are up a lot higher. Basic EMF standards are up a lot higher. So what you get is that flicker or even basic EMF radiation coming from a panel is totally a no-go with a medical device.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to measure. Take your camera, hold your mobile phone in front of it. If you see lines coming up on your screen, you know there is a flicker. Then EMFs are a little bit higher and a little bit more difficult to measure. But yeah, if you take an average panel, I can tell you that the fog behind EMFs is very low. So, and the output power is very high. So automatically EMFs become very, very high. This is one of the things that when you select your supplier, ask them for basic things like
We lost
what insurance you have done. Have you done it with regulated body? And those type of things is something that when you select your panel, do your due diligence and ask for those type of basic safety standard reports. Where if you have it, then you know that they at least understand that that they're going to deliver a safe device to you. Now on our side, we really understand what is light therapy. We have been doing it for a long time. And yeah, when you want to treat a certain area of your body, either within these muscles, skin, or even inner side, like the brain and your gut, then we definitely know what wavelength you need to use. So yeah, I would love to give it to Carlos to talk about the intensity, and then we're going to talk about the power. So intensity and power, super exciting things.
Yeah. So I already talked a little bit with while you were out, but actually we can go. What else we have?
The pulse frequency.
One of the things that it's been overrated a lot is the power level
Yeah.
of a certain device. Somehow power, more LEDs is equal to a higher efficacy. I think, Carlos, how you like to counter that?
So it's right. It's not about how much power you get; it's how much you can absorb, right? So when you got like so much power and so much LED at the end, you're not gonna get it. It's just gonna bounce. So what I will say is we need to first, as I was saying at the beginning, check out the clinical studies what they're using because it's already proven, and then just try to stick on that. A lot of people go and say, okay, yeah, we would like to have a lot of power. Can I put more LEDs because that would mean they think that more the better, but it's actually be more accurate when it comes with light therapy. It's like, okay, we need to making that in a specific angle so we can reach and have like a better, how can I say, like a better, like the spread of the light.
It's very, very comparable
Yeah.
to vitamins, right?
Exactly.
It's like a vitamin you have, and then you say, oh, I'm going to eat 10 vitamins.
Exactly.
That doesn't do anything.
No, it's gonna exactly. Yeah, because you said it perfect. It's like, okay, I want to take vitamin C and then I take the whole bottle. But what my body needs a certain amount. So what we try to do always is based on the needs, say, okay, no, you actually need this part. As I was saying, we make it specific, so it's gonna be accurate and it's gonna work. But yeah, for everybody there that is listening to us, it's not about power. It's not about more is better. It's just about being accurate. We like to make it. We like to chart the axe before cutting the tree. So we make sure it's sharp enough and it's gonna work.
Very good, super exciting. So then, does quantity of LEDs correlate to power as well, or does it mean that if you have a higher voltage, then you have a higher power? How does that work? Because a lot of customers they will ask, oh, if I have more LEDs, then what's better?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, so the thing is, we can put 1,000 LEDs, but a low power it's for that we better put concentrated LEDs in the specific area with high power, with the right power, right? Also, we cannot go like overpowered.
Yeah. So the thing is that what we say, when we build a device, we build it based on clinical studies
Yeah.
that have actually been done over a whole bunch of people, and they have shown that it's an efficacious treatment. So one of the major things in those studies is joules. When
Yeah.
you calculate the power that the body can absorb, you calculate that in joules. And that's one of the things that I don't really see on any of those suppliers' information sheets or anything like that. How many joules does the panel or does the device deliver to my body? Not how many power does it show up?
Yeah.
Because what you see a lot is they know that certain LEDs that it's spreading everywhere. They go to certain LEDs where it's very focused. But how much juice does your body absorb? Does your body do it? Yeah, as a delivery.
And
that is really much in correlation to the study.
Exactly. And that's also important. That's why some of the treatment go from 10, 15, or 20 minutes. Because the idea is you need to measure the joules plus the absorption, and then based on the time, how long it takes your body based on this power to absorb the light. So it's not like randomly where you just go and say, okay, it's 20 minutes that you need to put it. No, it's actually because it takes your body 20 minutes under these conditions of powers and light to absorb it. After that, your body will say, okay, same as the vitamins. I don't need it enough. I'm just going to bounce it.
Yes, right.
When we were talking about the flicker, we have something what is called a flicker. So, somehow we say a band pulse, and we have something what we call a frequency, a healthy pulse.
Yeah.
So, in that way, we have a lot of people that ask the question, pulse light, is pulse light good? How does it work? What is the difference between this pulse and that pulse?
Yes.
I think it's very easy to relate to. When we talked about power and joules, we said vitamins, and we said, eating more vitamins doesn't make you more healthy. So the same with pulse. A pulse you can very much correlate to breathing.
Yep.
If you breathe in, you absorb your.
Yep.
So what you do with the pulse is you're absorbing the energy as a cell. Then you give it the break, the release to go and continue, and then you absorb it again. We find that your body can absorb a lot higher doses when you're pulsing it rather than just continuously delivering light. Now, what we also find from a building point of view, when we build our products, that we can deliver a lot higher doses to the customer by pulsing the light, because now we don't need to worry too much about cooling. We can drive the LEDs a lot higher, so you get a lot higher dosage delivered to the body rather than continuously with one certain power. So I'm sure that Carlos also had something to say maybe about no chair or body, and even about the brain, right? The brain also works on a pulse.
That's true. Yeah. Basically, I would say most of the things in life comes in waves, right? And it's good. You need to have ups and downs. So Noguer is very popular. He made studies about which frequencies are good for your body in terms of which one has like analgesic effects, relaxation effects, other ones for healing.
Yes.
So he made several frequencies. Also, our brain works with frequencies. When we are sleeping, we go like in a theta wave, and that's what happened there. When we wake up, actually, we go to alpha. One thing that I tell the people is don't check your phone first thing in the morning. If you check your phone first thing in the morning, you get a lot of blue light.
Yes.
And your brain goes right away to the beta wave. The beta wave is like that wave when you are relaxed and you don't want to think.
Yes.
While if you wake up with alpha and then you get active and you keep working like, okay, I have energy, I can do this, I can start my work or my hobbies or whatever. So Yeah, that is my recommendation. But yeah, brain also has different waves depending on your mood, state, or what you're doing. And we got you back, Alain. Can you hear us? Okay, we got you back. Can you hear us?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Continue, you're doing a great job there. So if I talk sometimes, I
Yeah.
pick it up.
I keep following. I explain a little bit on gear and then how to keep your alpha waves in the morning without checking your phone.
Very good.
Yeah, so when we say wave, it's like trying to get all those upside down, right? Music works in the same way. You can relate music with light, and then your brain also can tune it and so on. So it's very interesting. It's like quite fascinating. It's something that we just forget, right? And as I said, we were just indoors and we just forget how important is the sun.
And you know what is amazing is the things that you can do with affecting the brain waves, right? For example.
Yeah. So if you shine infrared to the brain, actually you can help to specific parts, red and infrared, you can help to boost certain skills. For example, there are some studies, and we have been playing around, like shining red and infrared when you draw, which part of your brain gets activated. So the thing is, a simple explanation for everybody there, the light is not like it's magic itself or does anything like by just shining it. The idea is that light activates yourself. So that's why you heal within yourself. It's your own body saying, okay, I gotta do something. I need to wake up. So that's why it works so naturally, and you feel so good because it's actually not when you take a pill or a cream or something. It's like something external trying to get in your body. But what we do with the light is just telling your body, hey, wake up. You should be doing something in this part.
Yes. Yes.
We cannot hear you, Alain. Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. So with light, we can do so many things. But one of the things is that when you get the point that your body is actually very capable to work on itself, repair itself, fix itself, then activating those parts of your body using light is just one of those amazing tools that has the sky is the limit. These type of ways of activating, for example, it's in the brain, your muscles, your gut, any of these things that, but we've seen amazing results.
Yeah.
People with people with TMJ, they have a lot of jaw, a lot of pain, and they have amazing results with just the light. And shining it up that somehow it tells the body, I have an issue, let me repair it, and it starts to work by itself.
And the good thing is even functions. For example, I love tattoos, as you can see. I'm full of tattoos. For healing your tattoos, recover your skin. If you get scars and so on, you get the panel, you put it in front of you, you shine it 20 minutes, and then you will see how your skin starts to recover. I recover my tattoos so fast with red light therapy that every time I go to a store, tell me, Carlos, what are you using? Why? Every time you come in, it's already healed. I say, I just shine a light. I just lay down. I like to put it before I sleep. I lay down, I recover, feel good, and then I proceed to sleep. Now that I said asleep, let me explain also people that because we're in touch with computers, cell phones, and all these type of electronic devices, we get a lot of blue light, and actually the blue light activates cortisol in our brain. We start to produce cortisol, and cortisol is our hormone of stress, makes you keep awake, give us energy, and say, okay, you should be alert in case you need to run away from danger, and so on. So what happened is it's the night, we keep checking our phone, our laptops, the iPad, watching TV and so on, so we feel we cannot sleep or we feel we sleep bad, right?
Yes.
Why? Because we stop having the sun as the clock to tell us when it's time to wake up and it's time to sleep. Imagine the times where we don't have technology and then our bodies was like, okay, we see the sunset, I start to feel good because I get infrared light from the sun and I feel it's time to prepare to sleep. It's time to gather as a community, make a fire, and then it's time to rest. But right now we get that, it's like we get always the sun shining at us. Of course, our brain is gonna say, okay, should I sleep or should I be awake? I don't know what to do, so I would just start producing hormones to keep awake. Red light therapy helps you to create melatonin. So your brain starts to produce more melatonin when this is red light. It's similar to seeing a sunset. It's a similar process. So when you put it around 5 or 6 p.m. or just before sleep, your brain comes down, relax, and says, okay, instantly I feel I need to prepare to sleep. So
Okay, but Carlos, we talk about the sun and creating the melatonin, but we have another amazing thing, right? That is how about the light reflected from the moon?
yeah, let me jump on that. Yeah. So melatonin helps you to sleep with red light. Now, there is a term in English called lunatic that used to be to call the people when they get a little bit crazy. Because the moon also reflects a little bit of blue light.
Yes.
And then that's why people used to say, wow, I stare at the moon so long, I get like so awake and I got all these thoughts. But at the end of the day, it's everything light. As you can see, our body keeps being regulated by light. So now that I said this with Alain, all this explanation, I want everybody to reflect and say, wow, yeah, what was the last time I saw a sunset? Or the last time I felt sleepy, right? Even if, because right now, I can hear everybody like, oh, I cannot sleep, or I sleep bad, or I feel the quality of my sleep is not good. Then I tell you, but what were you doing before sleep? They're just watching my phone. And yeah, of course, you don't understand that the light plays a lot internally in your body. So yeah, we also got influence from the moon, from the sun. It's all about light. It's all about light.
Yeah, so now one of the major factors that is influencing our body and our health, and that's why one of the things is that when people start using our devices, is they feel so good. Is that
Yes.
we're all behind glass windows.
Yeah.
And these glass windows, they might look transparent. So for your eyes, you think everything will go through it, and everything that I need for life to see my daily things is enough. But actually, it's not enough because it's behind that filter. So when you're sitting the whole day behind the filter, and this filter is filtering basic things like UV light, infrared light, all these other things. You understand? But we're not made for this. We're not made for being behind the glass window the whole day long. And now we're sitting the whole day in the office. The sun is out there doing all this healthy work. We're hiding away from it. So, yeah, people starting to use infrared light is so much better. This is just because they never had it. It's a very basic thing. If you never had truth and you start thinking it's an orange, you'll go, wow,
Yeah.
that's so well for me. I feel so good. You get me so much energy. I feel recovered. This is exactly the same thing that you're going to get with the infrared. You didn't have it. You're hiding from the sun. And yeah, somehow we cannot beat this up with our devices. I say always, our biggest competitor is that ball there in the sky. But yeah, I can help you a little bit, bringing some part of that sun back into your life by adding this infrared into your body.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, we always said we make a pact with the sun, so we try to bring it a little bit to you because people keep running away from it.
Yeah, definitely. But it's the biggest competition, and I'm happy because that one does such a good job. And yeah, we definitely just try to add some bit more of that infrared in people's life.
Good.
Very good. So yeah, then we talked about the topic of customization. Customization of the panels and customization of the wavelengths, go all the way to that people can just tell us, let me know the wavelength that you want, or even the other way around. Let me know the issue or the problem that you want to treat with your body, and we likely have a study and a wavelength for you.
Yeah, so both ways, based on wavelength or based on condition, right?
Yes.
Both can help you for sure.
Yes, right. So, Alain, as a manufacturer, how to make sure that our panel is qualified, and that means the really effects to the people.
Yeah, in the factory, we have our own lab. So we have our own lab, and we take light therapy serious. So when we look at spectrums of wavelengths, of power, of output, of basic things like that, even angles, we're able to measure all these parameters for you. So when you come to us with a clinical device or a mass production order, we're able to still provide you all those data. And these data is something that we specify in our own lab, where we can tell you, this is the wavelength, this is the power you're going to get to the body, this is the angle that you deliver. So all these things we take very serious, and as Carlos just says, we're taking it from the point where we're taking it from the study. So when somebody comes to us and say, I want to treat a certain issue or a certain problem, we take it from the study to the device. And it's not just, we take a red line and put it in a box, because that doesn't bring you anywhere. We know the dose that you need, the tubes. We know the milliwatts that it's going to be delivered, and in that way we design the product for you. So when you pick a supplier, make sure that one speaks the same language as you, understands the same issues that you are trying to tackle, and that way definitely you have a great partner.
Yeah. I would say also, which is very important, is, for example, Alain and I believe in helping the people, right?
Yes.
If you want to help, you got to do the right things. As I said, we cannot just put a red light in a box. We need to make sure it's going to work.
Yeah.
Why? Because if it works, people will say, yeah, first they're going to feel amazing, and they're going to recommend to other people.
Yeah.
How I fell in love with red light therapy, for example, because I got a pain in my neck that I was for like 10 years. I did everything.
Yes.
And then I tried red light therapy just for trying. I said, hold on, why I feel so good? I start to feel. So I said, like, okay, I need to jump on this, and I need to help everybody to understand that we need a light.
Yeah, actually.
I like the noise.
Yes. Thank you, Alain. Thank you for everything today.
So yeah,
Thank you so much for having me, and yeah, would love to do more of these chats where we talk about the functions of light and what it can do. I hope I informed enough today, and definitely there's too much to still explore, right? We only talked a little bit about
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely spectrums like green and blue, even orange, are still very well unexplored.
Yes.
Yeah, for example, my favorite color is the green. So other day we can talk the whole day about green and the benefits of green.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Right.
Yeah, I love green. Yeah, very good.
All right. So everybody there that were watching us, we hope you enjoy. Always open for more questions, ideas, and so on. And yeah, we had a great time here.
Thank you, thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alain.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Carlos. It's really